look at it this way. When everything falls apart, it won't be on you two.
I would rather that than let that monster roam these streets and to be propped up by a fool.
Quite. This is an insult against the lot, South.
Kyler, go. I must speak to the warden. Warden!
What?
I will be part of this too.
You can't be okay with this.
No.
Where did Mirandal go? I have questions that need answered.
Up that way.
Like why the fuck? Auditor Doris has become magistrate. Thank you.
He grabs you.
Does.
And as well as we do, that Macavero will destroy the city from the inside out with what he's done. The city will not. How do you think they'll...
You don't need to regurgitate.
Cooler heads prevail. We don't need to be stronger, we need to be smarter right now.
Hey.
Let's go.
We're just looking for answers.
I know.
That is all.
I know. We can't make mistakes anymore.
It's unusual to see both the captains over here. What's going on?
This way did he go?
I'm not sure, he just went up in this direction. No idea.
He was expecting this.
I think he's more frustrated with things. He feels like he did something right for once, only to have it backfire like this, and to him it happens all the time. I think he's just frustrated. He may have gone up. He may have gone up to the scribery or the noble quarters. Yeah.
I just want to know why the fuck there is a new magistrate. That's all.
The other one got arrested.
What?
Come here.
Fucking lose it on someone.
It's no different anywhere across the world out there.
Maybe he did go up to the
Possibly.
scribery or whatever.
Apparently, the magistrate was part of that cult going around. From what I heard.
I see.
So a stop was put to it, and the position was opened, and of course they give it to...
Everything is fair.
Yeah, I know.
Fine. We live on with it.
Mirandal. Oh.
No one other than myself. Good tonight.
Right. And what are you doing now?
Oh, I was doing odd jobs for the, what do you call him? The commander here and there, and actually, as it just would so happen, it is thanks to my actions in cracking down on the cults and bringing the magistrate to justice that good Magistrate Dorst is now in power. Why is it true?
As much as you boast about your ego and what you do, Professor Law, I've come to give you a fucking warning. My past history being here, you gave me and Captain Horse a runaround. If you do that again, I'm not alone. Throwing your carcass over the side of the wall if you give me any more trouble.
Of course.
Did
Say no
Mirandal go
more,
this
sir.
way?
be a good boy. Do whatever master's bidding you do. Stay out of trouble.
I'll get you killed, Jensen. Just remember that.
God, that's all. There is any God listening.
I hid it because I was afraid he'd take it and try and smash it in some sort of spite.
I
Or
would have
something.
killed him. Right
Don't
there.
worry, I'm just watching after her, making sure she doesn't continue to rile up the guys.
Won't be able to do much anymore, even if she does. That man's,
No,
he's ruthless.
I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Lady Hartford?
Exactly. And I'm not dying. And that's just
Everyone want their stone cat back.
That's Anya's.
Yes, I'm giving it back.
Well, good luck, Quintus. The
She's
city just got a lot more dangerous.
The city's always been dangerous, but you're correct.
There's only one. And the rest of them are dead. You know, it's always about pride with everyone. Everyone's pride always has to get tested, and they always pay for it.
I'm sorry.
You probably have more than you.
You will never convince me of that.
Well, you really believe that? Christos?
I'd like to have a conversation with the captains, please.
Okay. Fucking Jesus, just sat fucking down.
Erickson, could you go for a walk, please? Just a quick patrol around.
Well,
I'm having a drink.
may I join you?
Yeah, come on. I'll buy it for you.
Hey. You okay?
You see blood from his hand.
What the fuck?
Coughed up.
Christos?
Yes, it's going to be quite interesting.
What is that about?
Tang brought a substance from the mines. He accidentally. The alchemist let it into my house. Opened the bag. I went in there. It's apparently this thing called asbestos or something.
So, yes.
So yes,
Oh,
I.
and the two captains, Horst and Liliana.
According to some people, they say it goes through your whole life. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Nightcap. And you are?
Marcus the Worthwhile.
Did you not know the soap man?
It's so weird. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, may I catch you up?
Come have a drink with us,
I
Vadia.
was about to ask Mr. Kyler if he was available
Yes.
to do a knife lesson.
Sure, let's have a drink first and then we can...
Just come on. Yes, I'll update you of who that man is.
I know who he is. I've heard lots of things.
Kylo and I are having a drink.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to keep face in front of him.
Who? Dario?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shook the man's hand for damn sake.
He hasn't said anything to me yet. I can only imagine what he has to say.
On me.
Hey, thanks. To our new guard
Hopefully it gets
captain.
better throughout the day. Knight Captain Dorst.
Dario.
Yeah. Dario, sorry.
You drink, Gladio?
No. A quick honey tea.
Thank you.
Should fill this one. The man, I used to respect the man, you know.
Hmm.
He did the job, he got the job done, he taught me how to use a sword. We used to talk alone. I used to trust in the man 100%.
I don't know if he's a bad person, but he's definitely done bad things.
He's not a bad person. What would a man like him do in that sort of situation? When people tell him to do some things, and it was the magistrate's orders to cut them down. Now
The
we
things
know
he did
why.
leading up to that point.
I know. He truly meant well.
Come on. Might as well. I'll bring you a drink. Christos, this little carving, that's gonna be for Vakir. It's gonna hold it here, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Needs a little bit of you okay?
As much as I can be. If you look upon him, he has blood on his right hand.
What happened?
Don't go near my house.
You tell me later. I need to take care
There's
of
a
See what's going on first.
dust or whatever gone to my breathing. They call it something like asbestos or something.
Shit. You know I'll be out in a bit.
According to Tang, it stays in your breathing or lungs for a while.
Maybe drinking air and water will help?
Maybe tea.
Hmm.
You know, I'll do a honey mead for now. How about that?
Good compromise.
Honey tea because it's
warm. That's what helps the throat.
Sure, we'll do that.
How are you holding up, Ladio?
Work is going well, so I suppose I'm well.
Good.
Nothing bad's happened, so
Well,
I'm fine.
good. Good.
Now doesn't it feel better?
You can have a little bit more.
Really helps coax the throat. Makes it.
I've had a lot of water and whatever. It's not so much the throat as it feels in the chest.
I see.
Hmm. When I used to get sick, Arn would hit me on the back of my back, break up all the gunk. Maybe that's what we need to do with you.
I'd break, probably. I don't know.
Hmm.
Hopefully it'll be better over the next few days.
Fingers crossed for you.
Hopefully we're not here by that time.
We won't. I think we'll be going out faster than we thought. Especially with that going on. Magistrate Dorst. Night, Captain Dario.
Alright, Ladio. Lesson time.
Hope you enjoyed the drink.
Thank you, Christos.
Oh, lesson time, right? We're doing this now.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
no time like the
This
present.
is actually one of the best places to do so. This is one of the only places that Dorst technically said is an open place for sparring.
Really?
His own words.
Dario's not gonna kick down the door and be all... I'm gonna kill you now?
And talk to Dorst.
Okay.
I can get you both wooden daggers.
No.
Suppose it'd be good to use the real thing?
Yep. You're not
Most
gonna
answers today,
use...
I know.
You're not going to use a wooden dagger when you defend yourself. You're going to use a metal one.
I'll be outside. See what's going on.
Okay. Do
Uh-huh.
you remember your movements from last lesson?
Retreating step, the advancing step, and the side pivot, I think it was.
There's one more.
The... Oh god, now I can't remember. Now I'm just drawing a blank.
Maybe I should pass you the answer?
Perhaps.
You could pass the test if you learnt the steps.
The passing step.
Hey, you got it. Well done.
Ah, and I remember.
Okay. Show me advancing step.
Right, just like this.
Very good.
Advancing step. Retreating step.
Passing step.
It was like this.
Mhm.
What was it? Can't remember. That's the side pivot.
By the way, kinda
Side.
after, would you want to have a duel?
Side.
A duel? Sure, we could have a duel.
S-Talk versus S-Talk.
There's a first for me. Let's see how we go. Okay, and the triangle step.
Next verse. I believe it's the skip, but you pivot to the side.
It's less of a skip for this one. It's more straight stepping. You don't really need to skip because you are not moving forward, you are in the same position.
I see. You're turning your hips, right.
Basically, you're adjusting which hand is in the front. See? Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is the benefit of an advancing step?
Gets you in close, because you don't have distance with the dagger.
Very good. And a retreating step?
Mm-hmm. To, well, retreat without turning your back to the enemy so you don't get stabbed in the back.
Very good. And it's also important to remember that these moves don't have you crossing your legs. Therefore, you are constantly grounded. You won't be knocked on your ass. It's also probably one of the quickest ways to do it. And if you learn to do it properly, there won't be much of a... well, they won't really see it coming, so to speak. If someone's moving forward, you'll see their entire body start to take this step before they actually do the step.
Tilt over.
Whereas if you're doing the advancing step, if you do it quick enough, the first inkling that they get that you are actually performing a move, is the fact that you are already moving forward. A common problem that people come into issues with when they are performing most of these steps is their balance. You want to keep your body upright. You don't want to be doing this and lunging forward, because a skilled, trained person will see you lean backwards beforehand and know what you're about to do. Keep your body upright and just move with your knees and your legs. Yep. And triangle step.
Triangle step, which was... God, stop drawing a blank, Lardy, I think.
Very good. What is the benefit of a triangle step?
So you can move in place without technically moving.
If you need to adjust your position,
Pivot on your
and there is
heel
a...
or your other heel, so if you're up against a wall, you don't get, stabbed.
Exactly. If you need to adjust your position in any way, whether it's with a shield or a secondary weapon or even your primary weapon that you want in a different position, it's a great way of doing it with one not giving ground if you don't want to, or you can't, if there's a wall behind you or something. Okay. Now that you have these basic steps, we're going to go over some basic attacks. There are several different directions you can take an attack. Imagine you're looking at me. Well, actually look at me. Remember to keep your eye on the opponent's eyes. Don't look at their weapon. It's an easy way to get distracted. So, watch my eyes.
Don't look at the weapon.
Don't look at the weapon. You'll pick this up the more you do this, but there are several different angles of attack. Watch closely. Like that. Like that. You're starting to see the pattern here, I suppose, right? Just like that. Several different ways you can attack a target from different angles. So, if you have your dagger, this is going to be a little bit different from you because your dagger is not edged like mine, but I'll show you how to translate that. So, go through some motions, and remember to rotate your wrist when you get to the end. That's going to be pivotal later when we talk about your dagger. For us. Just like that. Mix it up a little bit. As with the other ones, this is also applicable for longer weapons, swords, longer daggers, things like that. If you know these angles of attack. When you get better at it, you'll be able to spot them in your opponent. If well, let's say I have my sword. And I have it over here. You're not going to want to attack from this side. It's kind of pointless. Especially not up high. You're going to want to either go in low or go on my other side. If that makes sense. The point of this is to highlight your different areas of attack. Break it down into very simple things, like cutting a pie. They all kind of converge on one spot. Now, with your dagger, because it doesn't have much of a cutting edge, like most daggers, mine included, and it's more of a thrusting, you go on these angles, but instead of cutting, you go in. So let's say I'm going for your left shoulder. In. From that angle. Remember the angle we talked about, like that? Once the blade is in, pivot and down. Carry your stroke through. Remember, you're keeping that same line. You don't want to go across, you are going boop and straight down, continuing the same line. Understood? Same from different angles. This stops your blade from getting stuck. Don't turn it back in on itself. We'll call it one attack in one direction, okay? If I was going from your side, in, and then continue the attack across. I don't go in and then pull it out again. Though that is a way of doing it. If you go like that, you use the entirety of your blade.
Right.
Like that. Though, sometimes it may be easier to not follow through. Sometimes it may be easier to just a quick in and out, so to speak. So, you'll find your own stance, depending on which foot you want forward and such. I fight with my left foot and left hand dominant. You want to make sure you are protecting your face. It's very similar to boxing. And you want to be quick. Your blade will move faster than a longer sword. And if you are close in range, like we talked about the last session, you'll be able to maneuver it around their weapon quicker. Remember the angles of attack. Just for now.
Wait.
Exactly. Just for now, we're just going to go in and out. These are the quicker ones. Remember to always return to your original position. In and out. Just like that. And if I'm in a different position, I go through the other shoulder. Or the other gut. Or under the armor. Depending on how you have your sword. How you have your weapon. Gut. Shoulder.
This grip is the most comfortable for me, at least.
Sure. If that's what works, go for it. Remember, keep your hands up. If you get in a knife fight with someone, you are going to get cut. There will be blood. It's just how it's going to be. You have to accept that fact, and you have to be ready to take the smaller cuts so that you don't die. I would rather take a cut to my arm than have a blade go into my neck. Hence.
Arm up, right.
Arm up. Especially if you end up getting armor, which, well, I don't know if you will or won't, but... So, remember those angles of
I
attack?
think I'll be able to fit any on me.
I don't think they can
Plus
really
everything would be
handle
too heavy.
it unless if they get leather.
Yeah, I would recommend leather.
Or Gambison.
I can see Lardy and Gambison.
I look really fat.
Now,
Anyone looks fat in Gambison.
if you're fighting someone who is skilled, this won't be as applicable. But people, most kind of people that will use knives in a fight like this are... Well, I don't want to put a stigma, but they're normally pretty low-class people. Criminals, thugs. You know what I mean. Those are the kind of people that are most likely to rob you. A lot of them are always so concerned about protecting their face, they forget about their undersides. And here. So, a good tactic is to go a little low. It's a lot harder to block that way, especially if they have a knife or a dagger too. I'm going to show you one move that is incredibly difficult to block and difficult to see, even if you have a sword. If you hold your dagger in the guard grip, This might not be as applicable to you because no edge, but well, actually it might be. An attack like that, directly up from the bottom, is difficult to spot, and if you get them right under the jaw, well, I'm sure you can see what happens
But I
there.
had a lot.
Yeah. Imagine you're, careful, standing close to me, like this. You're looking into my eyes, it is difficult to see. And, if I was quick, difficult to block too. So be aware for that one, and if you need to, use it. So, go through the motions, go through the angles, remember your angles of attack. 3 on each flank, top and bottom. Those are the main ones. There are a few other ones that we can talk about later, but for the most part. You need to decide beforehand if you're going to go for a quick in and out jab, or if you want to commit through and drag the point across their body. If they are armored with chainmail or leather or anything really, you want to go in and out.
It's not going to do anything.
In and out is what you're going to
You
do.
have to
If they are just
stab
wearing
in.
cloth, in and across can help, because you may be able to scratch them up a little bit on the way through, even if you don't necessarily have a blade on your dagger like yours.
It's a bit of an edge, but it's not too big.
Will be effective.
Yep. Any questions about these angles of attack?
Out. Not really. I'm just hoping I'll know how to use them, is all.
Fingers crossed. Do you feel confident in applying the foot motions and the attacks?
Probably need to work on that next time.
We can do that, sure. But as a pointer, should look something like this. Or if you're... A good one is the passing step like I talked about. You see if you can combine the two together.
Combined it with the jaw thing.
Very good. Exactly. You close the distance, you attack, and you're in a good position to do a reverse passing step too. Go in, make the attack, go out. Very simple.
Could you also do the jaw thing when you're reverse passing step as well, if they're lunging into you?
Exactly.
See.
Practice that in your own times. Remember the angles of attack. Remember your foot work. Try and combine them together. Don't hurt yourself. But that'll be all for today. You are doing very well.
On.
If you want to
Thank you, Mr.
practice with
Kyler.
wooden, by all means, but remember, a wooden dagger won't save your life. The metal one will.
It won't.
Thank you.
You're doing well.
I suppose you
At least better
want
than the
payment,
stick.
right?
Don't worry about it.
Thank you, Kyler.
Alright.
Of course.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
I won't keep you from what else you need to do.
Shall we?
What do you want to do it?
You said sparring's good here. We can go outside if you want.
This is the only place where I deem it safe.
Very well. Okay.
At least from the Adwick authorities.
Yeah, I can't wait to be arrested for this. Just S-Stocks? I don't get to use my tricks?
Just as dogs. No tricks.
God, I haven't fought with just this thing for a while. Okay.
Do we want to get a roll for this, or do we
We can
just
roll.
want Ladia to roll it?
We can roll. What's your skill level?
Train.
Ooh.
He gets a +2 in here because it's his technically workplace.
Oh, really? Okay, sure.
Ooh, little cheating bitch.
I am, I'm trained as well, so looks like you have the advantage.
Right.
Do you want to roll, Ladio?
There's no god, I'll roll for you too.
Sure.
Alright. Alright. Chat, roll twice, please. You can begin whenever you're ready.
when we touch. We can make ourselves some room.
With a 19, Kyler, you are, well, you're trained. And this may be Christus's workplace, but Christus has had a long day. With the critical one, the start of this fight is not going in Christus's favor at all.
This better be a practice, not for real. Please don't kill Crystal. I'm alive.
Finish him, Kyler.
That's your round. That's your round.
I'm here for ransom, you see?
Ah.
I'm gonna ransom off to Fair Hollow.
Sorry, I get a little
Goodness. Into it.
Goodness, Kyler, you got warmed up already.
best of 3, I suppose.
Best of 3.
All right, let's go.
Could be heading on Fair Hollow and everything. Hey,
7 plus 2, Christos. 5 for Kyler. So, Christos, your second winding. This is your
I
workplace.
have not yet. I will
Pretty
go see if I
okay.
can find him.
Mr. Kyler is underestimating you. You've got some skill yet. Ooh, ooh, chamber.
Not bad.
Keep going. You have yet to touch. Come on. One.
Point.
Ooh, just across the forehead. Careful.
Lucky that's an S stock,
Well done.
not an actual sword with edged.
That would be awful.
All right, Christos. Yeah.
Unfortunate. Carla, 10. Christos, 14 plus 2.
Ow!
Ooh, too low. Ooh.
Ah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
So 3, right? That's 2, 1.
Yeah. Congratulations, Christos. Doesn't look too bad, does it?
Goodness
No.
gracious.
That'll be fine.
I launched to try to get the edge of the cloth, that's it.
That's okay. I moved my foot. That's me. Well played. Well played.
You're very well versed. You seem to know your weapons quite well.
Wait, did you see my foot movements, Ladia? Okay. Very good.
I don't think Laddie's in defeat.
I've been teaching her how to use daggers and knives.
Mirandel, when the Empire comes, I'll have no choice.
well, it's still good to have some ability, you know, just in case.
Not for the sake of, you know, that you're gonna use it, but...
Was that about ability?
in
Sir
case you
Rin
need
the
to defend
Balanceless?
yourself. It's good. I rolled a natural 1 on dexterity. Oh, acrobatics instead.
Alright. I gotta take a walk around. Thanks for the duel. Thanks for the lesson. I'll see you guys around.
Good duel.
Good duel. We'll do it again sometime. This time somewhere outside. I forgot my scarf.
Let's see.
Where people gonna be going?
Me, you, Anya, Mirandel, Ladia, Exter.
Wasn't a bad back and forth, actually.
Wait, what just happened?
We
You
didn't hear
didn't
that.
hear it. You didn't
No.
hear
Hear
it.
what?
No.
I didn't hear anything. No, I genuinely.
Yeah,
what?
well, that's because you weren't looking
It's
at
okay,
it.
that's perfect.
You weren't looking in
Back to
that
the
direction.
present.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's okay.
I want to look in that direction now. Wait, I want to hear.
No, don't. You
Kyler, I
don't.
was actually
You
at the
don't.
point of interest. Kyler, come here.
Yes, Kyler.
What We're talking about the Grodian slums.
Don't
I was
fucking remind me.
with all those noises going on
No,
far
no.
distance, huh?
What
Oh,
noises?
you didn't hear
I
that.
don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't hear that.
Rude's
No,
talking about
you
noises.
didn't
I
hear that.
literally don't.
Sound does travel.
I actually don't know. Well, what I don't think those were those were supposed supposed to. They did
Yeah,
not
if you were
sound like
looking
they were
this way, you
supposed
wouldn't
to
have heard it.
travel.
So.
Well, I'm gonna randomly
They
go
did
and
not
check in
sound
this
right.
direction because I want plot.
God.
I'll throw my bucket at the source.
I'm going to metagame. I mean, I'm going to use player
agency.
Marcus,
How did it sound?
Where are the gods?
By nature, I'll throw my bucket right at the source.
If you want me to be
Good
serious,
question.
I'm break character
Dario
for a
just
second to
takes
tell
all the
you it
fucking-
sounded like a magical gunshot.
Now everyone, pick up your
Ooh.
cards.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
You had my
So,
card. Thank you.
Anyway.
Dario takes over, like,
Maybe
and
it's like
30
I'm
minutes
sure.
later, there's no guards around.
Wanna
I
go
am.
on and to like
I
look
thought you were
around the
actually-
fucking
I'm
palisades.
actually like
We were gonna do that anyway.
But
If you pay attention to
I
my
should go on a
basic
horse
features, I'm
ride
better.
in that direction.
Find out what
you guys are
this-
fucking terrible, you know, all of you. You're
All
fucking
Landers look
metagaming
fun,
ass
to be honest.
bitches, all of you.
What do you mean?
But-
I've just been
but-
sitting here. We're talking about
Anyway.
Kyler.
Yes,
Humans and elves
so-
look essentially the
Slums.
same. The
We're
only
talking
thing I
about
can tell is the ears, and yours
Right.
are covered.
Yes, she
Oh,
was
they're
saying how
not
you grew up
covered.
after her.
Wish I could talk. I wish I could. It'd be nice to
You may talk, you may
So
speak.
It's all an imagination.
Speak.
I just was not aware that you
You
were
may
an
talk.
Can sort of for sure.
elf. Where were you born?
I don't really talk about it much because, you know, race doesn't really matter to me like that.
No, I just
But,
I just had no idea. I don't know. I only know of the elves and
I
Ashla the
am
Loves,
from
and
Gradia.
I've only heard of them. They're kind of assholes to our neighbors.
I'll TLDR it for you so it's not a long-winded story. I was born in Gradia. I was raised in the ghetto, or the slums, as you would know them.
Sure, okay?
Far before Kyler, though. I'm a little
Hopefully.
older than him.
How old are you?
You may want to talk to Lana and see if maybe she has a
325.
thing for you.
Oh my god!
Well, I'm 326.
Yep.
So there.
I don't
you're
believe
80.
you because your
27.
father,
Shut the fuck up,
your
you're
father
80.
said
You
another
told me
number.
you're 80.
So,
How are you so
You're 82,
high?
83, whatever the fuck.
Something
I'm
like
a
that,
high
yeah.
elf.
She's a high elf.
Aaron, how old are you?
I don't fucking know.
12.
I don't look it, do I?
Lovely.
Because she's a...
Well, then I guess I'm the oldest elf here.
I was busy with
How
things.
old are you?
You are older than me.
700
I do not
What?
believe you.
Damn.
787. Oh my
Where
god!
are you from?
Wow. Old ass.
Goodness.
The
That's a lot.
far east. I'm from the same place Tyr was from.
But to answer your question, she's just gonna like lift up the bandages and the headband, and you're just gonna see a marred,
Oh.
nasty fucking scar where her ear is
Oh,
supposed to be.
Hmm.
so we're the same there then.
Maybe. Were you used for entertainment for all of Gradia?
No.
You could be alright.
I hope so.
That sounded like
I don't know
It's
what
been really
can.
traumatic.
I don't know what exactly can get this thing out of my lungs.
Sad.
Oh,
Well, I didn't really realize it until months later when I was released.
Apparently
I
they're
was
trying to
in a
find
bit
out.
of
Kino
a,
and see if they can,
Shock.
if they have some sort of healing medicine.
No, shock
Probably provide
means
for
you
you.
don't move. I was in
I don't know. I'll talk to them.
delirium.
Ooh, okay.
They treated me like an
Well.
animal for a long time, so I acted like an animal for a long time. Didn't know my ears were gone until the monastery, you know, looked at the side of my head and said, "Shit, he's not human."
Question, Quintus. You said you are 700 and from the east of the elves. Do you happen to know about any races of Triton that are in the east? Perhaps
We
the
were
far east?
a little bit. We were a little bit inland, so our tribe never had contact with them.
Were there any big bodies of water inland that housed Tritons at all?
No. Not that I remember or ever heard about.
No, it was worth a try at some point. Thank you.
It could
You
have
know what?
been, but I haven't heard of
going to
any,
ask...
so
No. God's
don't lose
busy.
hope.
Never mind. I don't want to ask God if I've seen
The
any
gods
Tritons
are
in Gradia.
busy.
The gods are very busy right now. And
You're
I've
in the
seen
you're in
Tritons
the
in
slums. You definitely would have seen like one or two, or at least heard about them
parts of Gradia.
for sure.
Gradia.
Well, my
Tritons are
main
pretty,
question for gods was if there is a Triton at the monastery, which would have been more
Oh.
potent or more poignant. Poignant?
That's fair, yes.
Googling the word poignant.
What's a Google?
I don't know.
I think it's
Maybe
one
she
extra
knows.
O on goggle.
What's a
Miss
goggle?
Lily told me about the double letter. It's like the things you wear over your eyes.
Double letter rule, right?
No, I use that. That's not the right word. Precise. There we go.
How's the palisade wall? Important.
It's good. I did notice something odd, though.
What?
You notice that, like,
My legs
you remember
are
the
fucking
tournament
itchy.
grounds were?
Yeah.
There's this, like, 3 giant 30-foot tall trees there now.
I did not know that.
Were they
Just,
not
like,
always
right in the
there?
middle of the...
Wait, like not in the middle, like right now?
The trees just don't grow, Loretta. Are you
They
sure
don't
they
just
were not
spring
there?
up out of the ground.
Well,
They were probably
That
just
would be
there.
Well,
great.
actually,
Wait, what are you about to? What are you about to say?
It's, like, right in the middle where the
I hate to
tournament grounds were.
prove you wrong, but
You're
they
saying
do
those
actually
giant
spring
trees
up
No,
out of the ground.
no,
Just
no.
Do they?
You
I
lie.
don't fucking
Maybe.
believe
I've
you,
been
to
old
be
enough to
honest.
see
This is
it,
the right
Tyler.
answer we built
You know.
around.
Nothing was there.
I've seen it pre-walk.
We cleared
Yes, it was... Yes.
it. Well, trees just don't grow on trees. What?
There's
Well-
ongoing
for a tree to
history.
grow-
Miss
What?
I have to break something to you, Quint.
That's weird.
Yeah, Kyler.
They do.
Alright.
Ah!
The fuck?
Ah!
See? See?
Raylan, what? That could have been something important.
Smash the floor.
Why would you do that? Why would you?
Hey, you can't trust that.
It was so pretty though.
Hey, I like other flowers too. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Maybe I want to destroy something beautiful today.
Speaking of flowers, I was actually going to ask you a question, unless you're
Well, you can destroy my
busy.
Mm-hmm.
Please be careful. Do not do anything to get attention.
I won't.
He will not hesitate.
Did he say something?
Lawless line to gloating.
Wait, what?
More or less gloating for his position as promotion. If there was worried about you getting involved a lot now. I'm more than worried than anything. I don't want... Do everything you can to stay out of trouble. Dar will not hesitate to take action. He will cut you down within an inch of your life. Of the slightest offense.
Okay.
He must not find out about us. Above all else. I can't let you be used against me. And I will not allow him to do that. If he does, I don't think that thing can stop me.
Well, we'll try and keep it low key, I suppose, but we'll already know. Can't silence everyone forever. I just hope people are smart enough to realize the danger.
What?
I'll,
Is this about...
stop my investigations. If that's what you want.
I shan't force you what to do. That's... I want you to be very careful, okay?
I can do that. I'll do everything I can. He's just checking your arm.
You'll notice it's actually banged up.
Did you get it checked out?
She's been punching things with it. No, I haven't.
Nobody comes in.
Sorry, Lady Hot.
I'll be fine. I know your father probably doesn't trust you now.
I haven't had a
Please
chance to...
send the message to him.
Go ahead.
Please be careful.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's seen the blood, he's seen what Gaia is. So please, make sure if your family does everything they can to stay out of trouble.
You too.
Because there's nothing I can do to stop him if he wants to do anything.
Yeah. I did manage to talk to Raylan. I haven't talked to Ann yet. I think she talked to you, right? Good things, I hope. Okay.
Yes.
Your house tonight? Okay.
Just do be careful, okay?
Yeah, I'm good at slipping around and... yeah. This fucking sucks.
Right.
Okay, well... kisses, because I can't, because that guy's watching me and stuff, so... mwah mwah.
Indeed.
Am I right to go to the smithy, or do I need to go around?
You have to go around.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My god, your eyes are very blue. I haven't noticed until now.
Yeah. Mr. Kyler?
Marcus, am I interrupting?
No.
Hello.
No. No. No, you're good.
Are you sure? I can walk away if you want. I don't mind.
Please don't walk
No, you
away. That'd
can-
make it worse.
I think someone's calling me.
Oh.
No, they're not.
Okay.
No, they're not. They're lying. Come back here. I'll chase you.
Here, I'll get that out of your way.
It goes without saying, but with new management and stuff around, just be sure to be laying low as much as possible. I know you're not an issue, but I'm putting out a blanket statement to all of our people to just skull drag as low as you can. Very good.
Did he tell you?
Who?
On.
I haven't seen him today.
Alright. Come with me.
What the fuck? I've never been in here in my life. What is this place?
This is my communal home.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, what's,
We can talk here. But I was saying, yesterday, God knows why, Christos brought up my name to the auditor as a man of the Imperium. Oh, actually, no, sorry, Magister Dorst.
Fuck, I know what that's about.
That I'm an Imperial.
Yeah, I know what that's about.
Yeah. I don't know why he did it.
No,
He said he was
I
an
did.
idiot. But I'm just hoping Dorst didn't believe it outright.
No, basically what happened is Christos is trying to find reason to implicate Quintus, the Imperial spy. Quintus made a sword for Christos, a S-stock, using similar forging techniques that you would see in the Empire. I think what he was trying to do is to be like, hey look, Marcus is ex-Imperial, ask him what it looks like, see if it's Imperial thing. That's what I think.
Oh, out of character, we're still going with that? Okay, alright.
What?
Out of character, I think it was dropped that he figured it out, that it was Imperial, because he shouldn't have done that.
I did not know that was dropped. Oh, if it's dropped, then never mind then. I have no idea
so.
why he said that then.
We had some kind of conversation, but what stuck was that he thought it would be okay to tell the Magister that I was an Imperial, I guess to seek pity on me. But I told him here in this room that that was my story to tell.
Yeah.
And it would have gone a lot better if I did it.
Okay. Has the magistrate interacted with you yet?
Yes, it was last night when he was headed back up to the castle. I didn't see any side glance that I could tell. But he asked me if I had any leads on someone who might be Imperial. I just nodded as a vague response, and he said, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Seek their confidence, and then strike. So.
I get you, understanding what he's saying?
Maybe he has me on watch.
I think he wants you to get close to
Which means
Quintus.
if I leave town... Actually, it's probably better if I didn't leave town with that knight just now. Okay.
No, I think he wants to get you close to Quintus and then use you against him, since you are both from the Empire. I think that's his plan.
I don't know what to do. I don't know that kind of stuff.
You don't work for the auditor. Well, the magistrate. Remember.
Yeah.
See what Arn wants to do. But generally speaking, we're avoiding sticking our head into anything related to Ireland. At this point, we can't afford it. That's generally speaking. Arn may have other plans.
Sure. I'm by your word. What would you have me do?
Stand by for now. I'm hopefully going to have a conversation with Arn today. I'll bring it up with him. If he wants you to do something specific, we can, we can work on that.
Sure thing, man.
Very good. All right.
Well, I'm gonna go ride my horse if you still need me.
Of course, I'll find you later if I need you. Stay safe.
Aye, you as well.
Everything okay, Ladio?
Row is closed until Lady Loretta has her meeting over with Mirandel, I suppose. Miss Raylan just left if you're looking for her. She
Which way?
put on her travel clothes and left, I think.
Travel clothes.
Toward the gate?
Okay, thank you.
She was dressed up in clothes I've never seen before. I'd assume she was traveling somewhere.
Thank you, Ladio.
And you all?
Private hamburger, if that is. And
Fuck off to the poor quarter.
Uh,
Now.
Okay. May I ask, who are you?
Who am I?
Clouded is mine.
Time to strap some bowls on.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to save the crown?
Yes, sir. I believe that the crown is our best. Well, the crown is the only thing keeping us safe.
Good man.
Sir Dario?
Mr. Kyler. You look good.
See,
the times have been kind to you.
Not completely. Up and down, but you know how it is. You're back, and you've got a swishy cape now.
I see. Not to my asking, but... Tis their orders.
Tyler?
Careful.
When you have a moment.
Excuse me, lads. Hobbit with the wood coming through.
You see Raylan go out
I
recently?
want to hold you. Raylan.
Ah.
You mean the trident?
That's the one, yeah.
I think I've seen her around.
Yes.
Should we go out through the gate?
She is, from my understanding, yes.
Thank you.
They were the ones I told you about. Captain ran off.
She's at the lake. I don't know what the fuck she's in, but she's in something. And she's frantic, and she's alone.
Thank you.
Tyler. I would not. She said not to follow, or we would die. She went this way, and then she was gone. We could not see her. There was a couple of seconds we had to get up on the palisade, but my guess is she either went in the lake, or Quintus said she might have gone to the Kingswood. I'm sorry. I wish I could have followed her, but I lost her.
It's okay.
What's going on?
No idea. It's the first I've heard of anything like this.
Does Arn know?
I haven't seen him all day. As per usual.
I only saw him in the beginning of the day. I don't know where he is now, though.
He's been busy.
Raylan every time. Why does she have to do everything on her own? Has she not learned? Looking for something to break the surface of the water. Anything.
I'm gonna take a walk along the walls. I'll be back in a moment.
Right.
Ooh. This is a fucking view.
What?